What is thermal pollution? Thermal pollution means rise in temperature of air and water due to waste heat from various sources. What are the sources of thermal pollution? They are the thermal power plants, nuclear power plants, industries and automobiles. Causing undesirable change in the natural environment is called thermal pollution. Now what happens, since the temperature rise is there, in case of water, what happens, the industries use some processes in which they are going to discharge hot water into the water bodies. When the temperature of the water body rises because of the addition of that hot water, what happens, thermal pollution is there, which is going to actually spoil the water body, which is going to pollute the water body. Now let's read this definition again. Thermal pollution means rise in temperature of air and water due to waste heat that is generated from various sources such as thermal power plants, nuclear power plants, industries and automobiles, which causes undesirable change in the natural environment. This is called thermal pollution. Now what are the effects of thermal pollution? First of all, it causes deoxygenation in water. When the temperature of the water body is higher, this is going to lead to the decrease in the amount of dissolved oxygen, means the amount of dissolved oxygen is reduced because of the deoxygenation in water. Now how this happens, if we talk about water at 0 degrees Celsius, then it can hold oxygen around 14 ppm, means there can be 14 ppm of dissolved oxygen, parts per million, 14 parts per million of dissolved oxygen can be there when the temperature of water body is at 0 degrees Celsius. When the temperature is increased, say it is 20 degrees Celsius, then the amount of dissolved oxygen that can be there in the water body, it is around just 1 ppm, 1 part per million. So this is how the rise in temperature of a water body actually affects the availability of oxygen in that water body. So the first effect that this thermal pollution is going to cause is deoxygenation in water. Next, it speeds up the metabolic activities. Now there are certain temperatures at which the metabolic activity is higher or faster, you can say. So when the temperature of the water body is increased, this speeds up the metabolic activities, and because of the metabolic activity being sped up, this leads to increase in the microbial activity, and if the microbial activity is more, then this can also lead to the, you can say, many harmful effects, such as it can also lead to death of aquatic life forms which are there in the water body. Then the thermal pollution can also lead to migration of aquatic animals, right? For example, if there are some aquatic life forms which cannot tolerate that temperature which is higher enough, they will migrate to some other region. So this leads to creation of some different zones, and this also leads to the change in the flora and fauna of that region. So they will move on to the other region. So this leads to migration of aquatic animals, right? Then the next effect that this thermal pollution can produce is the increased toxicity of chemicals. Now what happens when the temperature is increased? The chemical reactions actually fasten up. When they are going to fasten up, this is going to lead to deterioration of some other processes. So thermal pollution leads to increased toxicity of chemicals. For example, rusting of iron can be sped up when the temperature of water is quite higher. So means toxicity can be increased when we talk about the increase in the temperature of that water body. So this is thermal pollution which can directly influence the aquatic life forms, right? So let us recall, thermal pollution means rise in temperature of air and water due to waste heat generated from various sources such as thermal power plants, nuclear power plants, industries and automobiles. When this hot water is discharged into the fresh water bodies, this can produce certain effects, right? For example, deoxygenation in water, speeding of metabolic activities, increase in microbial activity, migration of aquatic animals is affected, increased toxicity of chemicals is there. So let us see for more better understanding through an animation how this thermal pollution is there. Thermal pollution is when water is heated and thrown into a natural waterway, harming the aquatic life of that area. It is caused by many different sources. For example, this can be discharged from thermal power plants. By cutting down shade plants also, this can lead to increase in the temperature. In both these situations, more heat from the sun is absorbed, increasing the temperature. Means by cutting those plants, the more absorption of heat is there. So this leads to increase in the temperature of the water body. The primary effect of thermal this pollution is the fish don't expect warm water. So this can lead to death of fishes also in the water body. And the increase in temperature can also affect fish reproduction and make them more likely to be deceased, and there can be lack of spawning. So spawning cannot be there if the temperature is quite higher. So one of the ways to reduce thermal pollution is to create a cooling pond, which is the man-made body of water used for evaporation, convection and radiation. So another way is to build cooling towers like this to get rid of waste heat, so that this waste heat is not discharge into fresh water bodies. Another way out to actually control this thermal pollution is by cogeneration or recycling waste heat, which can help to reduce, plus it gives heat to other industrial facilities. So let's not discharge that heat, that hot water into the fresh water bodies, so that we can actually prevent this thermal pollution. Because I told you these are the effects which can eventually lead to the loss of life forms in water body because of the increase in temperature. So temperature fluctuations can have some drastic effects like this if this thermal pollution is there, if that hot waters from various sources is discharged into fresh water bodies.